4th of July at Magic Kingdom, guys. This is the place to be. I'm just gonna try to do some 4th of July type stuff and ride Carousel of Progress one more time because I finally got my shirt in the mail.
Yes, you have. We played the game last year. Last time we played.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just...
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away. Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20 some odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horsehide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Crap, that's the third one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Uh-oh, and I've blown the whole neighborhood again. Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks. Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
Sarah's Ladies Club is responsible for our town's 4th of July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program.
And I decided we're going as George and Martha Washington, dear.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch, because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, that's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crosley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
We're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event tonight. Mayor Reed.
Oh, Patricia,
Yes, Father?
better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the help wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away.
every turn that my heart is cloud like a cloud of those dear hearts and gentle people who live in love and mighty. With friends who live in my hometown. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, everybody. Good morning. We are the Dapperdands, and we are riding on the Main Street trolley, heading all the way towards Cinderella Castle. Folks, on our way there as we welcome you to the
Yeah, I changed my shirt. So we're trying to catch the Air Force flyover, which is going to be in about 30 minutes, I think.
The Dapperdands, and they are riding on the Main Street trolley, heading all the way towards Cinderella Castle. And folks, on your way there, as we welcome you to the Magic Kingdom, you are in for a treat, because the Dapperdands have some more songs.
Oh, yeah, I've got a great one picked out.
Okay.
Ride all the way till the end of the line. They can only
Meanwhile, in another city, just about to go insane. Seems like I heard my baby the way she used to call my name. Sweet cookie. If she ever comes back to stay, there's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Walking with my baby. San Francisco Bay. San Francisco Bay. There you have it.
Well, thank you so much, folks. If you didn't already know, we are
The Dapperdands.
We're in the trolley being pulled by Pope the Horse, about to pass Cinderella Castle. And preceding you folks, some are
Oh yeah, famous wish from the castle of the a dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. And truth will come and the crowd goes wild. Thank you, folks. Hey, everybody, we are the Dapperdands. We're right here on the trolley singing you some barbershop tunes. Heading back up Main Street, USA. Boy, do we love singing for all of you folks. Dirk, let's sing another song. Oh, Disney's celebrating 250 years of the United States of America. How about a patriotic medley, fellas? Ready? I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. A real life nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride the ponies. I am the Yankee Doodle boy. You're a grand old flag, you're my
And welcome to the Magic Kingdom as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary on this very special Independence Day. As part of today's celebration, the United States Air Force will present a flyover high in the skies above the Magic Kingdom. Today's flyover will feature the HC-130 Combat King II aircraft, flown by the 39th Rescue Squadron, and 2 HH-60 Jolly Green II helicopters, flown by the 301st Rescue Squadron, part of the 920th Rescue Wing, from Patrick Space Force Base here in Florida. In just a few minutes, making one pass high above Cinderella Castle, the Magic Kingdom is proud to present the United States Air Force.
Yeah!
Magic Kingdom guests, happy 4th of July. It's time. Get your cameras ready and look towards Cinderella Castle as the United States Air Force makes their approach. The massive aircraft leading today's flyover is the Combat King II, a flying command post that can refuel helicopters in midair under total cover of darkness. Right beside it are 2 of the Air Force's newest rescue helicopters, the Jolly Green II, named in honor of the legendary crews who braved the jungles of Vietnam to save downed pilots. This rousing flyover celebrating America's 250th anniversary is just moments away.
USA!
To the U.S. Air Force and all the service members, veterans, and their families, we salute you. Thank you for your service. Enjoy the rest of your day here at the Magic Kingdom as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary.
Head change. Liberty Tree from Johnny Tremaine. That's one of my favorite 4th of July movies.
22-minute presentation in just 20 minutes. While you are waiting with us, please check out our gallery cases around the rotunda. This collection has come to us from different museums and presidential libraries across the United States. And for the integrity of these items, we do ask that there be no eating or drinking at any time. Again, we'll be heading.
It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
The blood of over 500,000 Americans is spilled in the Civil War. President Lincoln's enduring hope is to give true meaning to the sacrifices of so many. It is an idea with a proud history. Ladies and gentlemen, the Presidents of the United States of America. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester A. Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard M. Nixon, Gerald R. Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Barack Obama, Joe Biden. as we have from the beginning.
My fellow citizens, no event could have filled me with greater anxieties than that notification on the 14th day of April, 1789, that you had selected me to lead our nation. But it was with the confidence of my fellow citizens that I took an oath. 35 simple words that have been repeated by every American president throughout history.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. So help me God.
The presidency of the United States is a role unique in the world, an office entrusted to each president by us, we the people. Therein lies the genius of that new idea, now over 200 years old. A new idea our presidents have turned into a great American idea again and again.
Hey guys, I'm at EPCOT now. I'm gonna see what I can do here, America themed. Actually, first I'm going over to the pass holder lounge because I have to charge this phone. It is about to die on me.
Okay, then I can just one. Oh, yeah.
I'll take some, but hold on.
Oh, yeah, you did that.
You mark that over, it's fine.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I can't.
Oh, is that Mojado?
No, not me. The cup. But just drink some. Drink some first. You was just saying you was gonna drink all of it. So why is it a problem now? When I leave, you want to clear this.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how I would.
When I leave. Guys, EPCOT was a bust. And I'm here in my car right now, trying to cool off. And all I have is this little fan because I don't have an air conditioner in my car. And it's like 1,000 degrees in here. I mean, it's hotter in the car. It's like an oven, you know? Man. Whew. That was really making it hard. And you combine that with just too many people to do anything. I tried to see the Voices of Liberty. I couldn't get in the building. There was just too many people. It was much worse to me than the Magic Kingdom was. Even though EPCOT is big and spacious, of course everybody's trying to do the American stuff, so it's just a little bit. And the scooter I have, the battery power, is only good for one park. I barely made it to my car right now. So I didn't even try soaring over America, which I really want to do. It's gonna have to be another time, hopefully. But yeah, all I really did at EPCOT was Regal Eagle Smokehouse, which I've never been to before. I didn't even get to film the inside because I should have done it when I was going in. I ordered some food and then I was walking out with it, and I wasn't in my scooter, and I was about to not make it, you know. I can only make it so far. My joints are not good after I had arthritis for a very long time, and now I'm treated for the arthritis, so I don't feel it, but my joints are not, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna get them back or not, but I mean, maybe I drop some weight, but we'll see. But yeah, and plus I always have to wear long sleeve sweaters because I had psoriatic arthritis, so I had psoriasis really badly, and that was the problem. And my arms, as you can see in the last video we did, they look pretty scary still. But it's just so hard to go out in long sleeves. But and honestly, they don't look as bad as they did in that last video. I don't know why on film they look like that. They don't look that bad. But on film, it was like, it scared the heck out of me. I was like, that's not right, but that's horrifying. But anyway, so I'm over here in like a sweatshirt and in like 100 degrees or whatever it is. And the crowds, and never really getting to do the things I'm specifically there to do. Yeah, I just got my meal and ate it there. I had to eat it outside, which is just, you know, it's 100 degrees and it's barbecue and what is it, macaroni? Can't even remember, but it was good food. It was good. It wasn't up to like a real barbecue place. Like, I got the brisket sandwich, and I want to try that big full-on barbecue thing, like the sampler type thing. But yeah, I was just like, just give me a sandwich today. So I got the brisket sandwich because I don't think there's brisket in the big plate, in the big variety thing. I don't know. I didn't see it listed. And that's what I wanted. I wanted brisket, but it didn't have that smoky flavor that, even though they're smoking it like right outside, it didn't have that smoky flavor that the best brisket has, you know. But it was good. It wasn't bad. I've had bad brisket. Oh my God, I've had bad brisket. I grew up on literally the worst brisket ever. I don't know why, but I grew up in a small town, in a small city in South Texas, about as south as you can go. And you'd think they'd have some good barbecue. For some reason, this one place was really popular, and they had it was called the Red Barn, and it was so popular, they had the worst brisket. This was the only thing I knew of brisket growing up. It was literally like shoe leather, and it had no flavor whatsoever. Not even like the blandest of flavor. They had no flavor. And everybody was going to it. I don't know what was going on. And then like in Austin, I finally got some good barbecue. And then, but I only got it like a couple of times. So that was sad. But yeah, this was close to good barbecue, but not quite. But it was good. It was good. It was a good meal. And I got to try the little Sam the Eagle shortcake thing. It was pretty basic. I mean, it was good. It was just like, you know, a little like a strawberry shortcake, but with other types of berries also, and a lot of whipped cream on it. And the little chocolate coin wasn't very good. It reminded me of the one that I got at Beacon Barrel. They gave me like a drink or something something came with a little chocolate coin like that, and it didn't taste like a little chocolate coin. It tasted weird and it was chewy. I don't know what that was, but it was supposed to be a chocolate coin. But anyway, it was really cute. The little Sam picture was so cute. I love that. I love Sam the Eagle. He's one of my favorites. I switched to the Sam the Eagle shirt that you saw earlier. This one is from the Disney Store website. I got it online. But yeah, so I switched to that, and I also switched to my hat, which is my tri-corner hat. But also, the cool thing about this is I have this little pin of, you see it, Amos the Mouse from Ben and Me. This is a classic Disney short about the American Revolution. Well, no, it was about, well, kind of. It was about the Declaration of Independence. It's mostly about Ben Franklin and how all of his inventions were really invented by this little mouse that was living with him. And he was kind of a jerk and taking all the credit from this mouse. And this mouse even wrote the Declaration of Independence. But anyway, but it's a great cartoon. I love that cartoon. I have a little statue of Amos the Mouse from the Walt Disney Classics collection that I usually put on the mantle during the 4th of July, but I couldn't find the other 4th of July decorations, so I didn't even do that. There's been a lot of stuff going on. It's been hectic, but that pin came with that little statue. That's where it came from. But yeah, I used to have a bunch of Sleepy Hollow pins on that hat. I'll probably have them on there again eventually. But anyway, but Magic Kingdom. So really, I should have stayed at Magic Kingdom. 4th of July is like the busiest and the hottest day of the year. When I was a kid, we used to come all the time on the 4th of July. I don't know why I thought I'd do it again, but I just wanted to do everything America-based, but I did a few things. So, and I think the biggest and best thing you can do, guys, on the 4th of July is come see the American Adventure. But I didn't do it because I just had to get out of there. I just have to go home, be with my dog. But it was just too hot, man. And I saw it recently, so. But it's the perfect thing for 4th of July, really. And but also that whole area of Liberty Square was awesome. And I kind of wish I had stayed over in Magic Kingdom and eaten like I had originally planned. I was gonna eat a hot dog at Casey's, but then they also have like the turkey legs over in Liberty Square, and then there's Columbia Harbor House, which is supposed to have some really good seafood. I feel like I've eaten there once, but it was just something really simple, like it's just fish, just basic fish and chips or something. I don't know, but they have like a lobster roll that's really popular and stuff like that. But yeah, next time I think I will either go to one park or the other, because I think the one you get to earlier is where you're going to get some stuff done. If I had rope dropped EPCOT, I might have gotten some stuff done. Another tricky thing is they don't open any of the food stuff until like the restaurants until like 10:30, so I had to wait till 10:30 for Casey's, and by that time you could not even I got stuck in the pathway going through Casey's through the Emporium, and it was just like, it was like shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. It was like Austin on Halloween on 6th Street. I don't know if it's still like that. It was crazy. But I got through it somehow, probably with some damage to my scooter. But yeah, the big thing that I thought I was going to manage to see was that flyover, and I saw it, the Air Force flyover. Everybody was a little bit disappointed in that. It was one big, like, special kind of plane with like 2 helicopters on each side that flew over. And everybody was expecting those like 5 or 6 or whatever jets to fly over the castle with the streaming behind them, the smoke or whatever it is coming out the back. Just, you know, all that footage you see online and all the pictures, we're all waiting for that in the hot sun forever. Like for an hour and a half, you know, people just standing there in front of the castle waiting. Did not get that. Just got like one plane. I know it was a big deal, and they're probably like, this is our new big deal. But, I mean, we wanted to see those jets with the smoke coming out the back and everything. They're almost equivalent to fireworks. See, I'm not going to be here for the fireworks. Obviously, I'm going home right now, and I live an hour away. But there'll be fireworks that I can see from my backyard, just from locals. And my dog will be scared. That's why I want to be at home. But yeah, you know, you were kind of like, well, I'm not going to see fireworks, but I'm going to see that those planes, those jets, whatever. And like I don't know anything about that stuff, but you know, it was going to be really cool. It was going to be kind of like fireworks. So it was kind of like meh. I think so. I heard a lot of people saying, well, that was cool, and you can tell they didn't really think it was very cool. And just kind of like and me, like most everybody, they were filming, right, and they like turned and like filmed the thing flying away. I was like, no, you guys, there's more. And I kept filming the castle, like waiting for like the jets, the 4 jets, or 5, 6. There was a lot, but nothing came, and I just sat there. Yeah, but anyway, I did see the Hall of Presidents. Again, I recommend The American Adventure. I mean, who's really excited about presidents these days? I don't know anybody who's... Well, no, there are some people who are very excited about presidents these days. I appreciate that attraction because they do still put a movie on before you see the animatronics that is very heart-jerking, tear-jerking. And of course they talk about how this was Walt's dream, this particular attraction. So yeah, you know, I appreciate it. I wish they felt that way more about Carousel of Progress, because I wish that wasn't changing. I did get to do that. I had my Carousel of Progress shirt. It finally arrived late, and I wore it to ride Carousel of Progress for the last time until they change it to what I believe is going to be a lesser version. And I don't mean to be a downer today, but and I did have fun, don't get me wrong. But hey, what am I going to talk about except the bad stuff? But no, I had fun. I saw the Liberty Tree. I got to take my picture with my hat in front of the Liberty Tree. I really do want to go back and like take more pictures with my tri-corner hat in all of Liberty Square, because it's just so perfect for that. And I love the Liberty Tree because it's from my favorite movie. I mean, maybe it's a real thing, I don't know, but it's showcased in the movie Johnny Tremaine, the old 50s Disney movie that I love and I watch every year on this day, along with Ben and Me. I watch Ben and Me every year. And yeah, speaking of, if you love this Carousel of Progress, get on YouTube after you watch this and watch Great American 4th of July and Other Disasters. It's a made-for-TV movie about Ralphie from A Christmas Story. It's his 4th of July movie. A lot of people don't know that there's more than just a Christmas movie. I discovered this back in college. I was researching because I love that movie, A Christmas Story. I was in love with that movie. And I remembered seeing on the Disney Channel The Great American 4th of July and Other Disasters, and like 3 others that were made for PBS. And one of them might have been made for Disney. I think the last one might have been made for Disney or by Disney. I don't know. But yeah, Disney Channel used to show them in the 80s. And they were great. If you love Ralphie, they all have that same narrator from A Christmas Story because he's the writer of all of them. And since, you know, Christmas Story, there have been a couple of sequels that were not really real sequels. And actually one was My Summer Story, which again has the same narrator and the same writer and the same director of A Christmas Story. But as far as like A Christmas Story 2, that's not legit. It's still kind of funny to watch as a really bad movie, but it's not a legit sequel. A Christmas Story Christmas, that's a legit sequel, although it's not written by the same person, Gene Shepard, because he passed away. I'm really off topic. Guys, I get off topic easily. Watch Great American 4th of July and Other Disasters. It is a great TV movie. It's old and the quality's probably not great on YouTube. They can't sell it because it's got music rights and stuff like that. But check it out. It's got Matt Dillon in the role of Ralphie because it's like teenage Ralphie, right? Check that out. I watch that every year. It's super good. And The Patriot, of course, Mel Gibson Patriot. I'm probably forgetting something. There are some other Disney cartoon shorts. I mean, you know, you can watch Captain America, you can watch National Treasure. There's something I'm very severely forgetting. It's starting to storm really badly. I still have the windows open. I need them. It's getting cool outside. How nice. I'm actually recovering a little. After I came out of Animal Kingdom that last time, there was no recovery for me and I barely made it home. But I did enjoy watching Hall of Presidents. The animatronics, of course, are awesome. And that was the main thing, and that's the only part that I filmed. I got a little bit of the Abraham Lincoln part, but I missed the very beginning, but then all the presidents, it was really cool. You saw it, I hope. What else did I do? Anything? I saw the Dapper Dans. That was cool. I don't know where they kept going off to when they would do the American songs, the 4th of July songs. They would come down in a trolley and go around in front of the castle and back singing their classic songs, and then they would be gone out of sight, and then I'd hear the American songs. I'm like, hey, where'd they go? And they weren't even down the street. I couldn't even find them. I don't know, but they were cool to see. Great 4th of July. Yeah, just being in Liberty Square and on Main Street during the 4th of July is very cool. I filmed the 4th of July sequence of Carousel Progress. We did film a lot of Carousel Progress in our previous video, but we had some audio issues with that video. There were parts where unknowingly my microphone completely turned off and I'm just talking and nobody's hearing me. I'm like complaining about how Disney's too cheap to get the same hat that I have, my straw hat, my Main Street straw hat for a lot of their employees. Some of them have the real one, but a lot of them have like floppy, really bad looking ones. It's just, that's bad show, you know. It's bad show. But yeah, you know, they're changing some of the I keep going off on tangents of how they're changing some of the uniforms to be less Victorian and stuff on Main Street. That's not cool. None of this de-theming is cool. Josh, tomorrow you need to, like, whoever's in charge of the parks now, you need to, both of you need to fix this. Fix all this stuff. What you're doing to Carousel Progress is wrong. Watch my last video. I did manage to get that on video. What I think they should do with Carousel Progress. I know it's too late, but whatever. Somebody lost their kid or something, I don't know. Oh god. This thing is supposed to be like also cooling. Kind of is. If you rub it on your face. Well, I wish I had more time at EPCOT, but it's just too hot. I'm glad I didn't get caught in the storm though, so I kind of left you some time. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed what I managed to video. I got whatever I could. I might have forgotten something that I got. Oh, I did buy one thing, and like I'm tapped out now. Serious tapped out. Like I don't know when I'm gonna be back in the parks. I did buy something that I had seen before online on some video or something, and I was like, I have to have that. It is a Sleepy Hollow t-shirt, and they also have a really cool hoodie. It's Ichabod and Mr. Toad, actually. So I wish Mr. Toad was on there somewhere. I wish Ichabod and Mr. Toad were on there, but it's got the Headless Horseman, and that's awesome. But they also have a really cool hoodie. But of course the hoodie is way more expensive. If I'm ever not broke again, maybe. I also wanted to, I mean, I didn't have the money, but because I found this, but I really want to get that Basil of Baker Street shirt that I think they're supposed to have in the UK section of World Showcase. Unless it's just at the front of the park somewhere, because I heard some of the stuff you would expect in World Showcase is actually just in the front. But that's about everything. I didn't get to show last time because we were kind of wiped out when we went home last time from Magic Kingdom. That I actually picked up. You hear that thunder? Do you hear it? I picked up Wheezy, the penguin from Toy Story. They have a replica right now. Last time I was at Magic Kingdom, I picked that up. That was really cool. But we didn't get a chance to show what we got. And today, my phone, man, my phone and my scooter were almost dead. I hustled it, whatever, over here. I just made it. But happy 4th of July, everybody. I hope you find a place to watch fireworks or watch those really good movies. Maybe get some barbecue or something else. I'd like to get something for later tonight. I literally have an empty fridge. But I don't know if everything is closed today. I don't know how that works on 4th of July. I would think everything would be closed, but I don't know. And I'm not getting out of the car, and I don't really want anything to drive through, but okay. Everybody have a good 4th of July. I'll see you when I see you. I'm gonna add really quick. One of the things that makes it a fun day no matter what is I wear silly hats. Sometimes I wear things on my hat, like those plush little shoulder buddies. I'll put them on my hat. They get really good reactions, and it makes it fun. It makes it, even if you go with a park and you don't do anything, if it's not like 900,000 degrees out, it's still fun. Because you get a lot of people saying, I love your hat, oh my god, that hat, and this and that. Or I love your, your little shoulder buddy, whatever you're wearing, whoever you're wearing. It's so fun, I think. And today, like, I had my tri-corner hat. Everybody loved that. Everybody loves my other hat, my Main Street hat, I call it, my straw hat. I've always wanted a hat like that Main Street one. But yeah, on my tri-corner hat, I had that little pin of Amos, the mouse. And one girl recognized it, and she was so excited about it. And that was so cool. I mean, that's why you wear that stuff, man. For that, like, one special person who's like, who knows that stuff, Super cool. Okay, and I think I'm done. I need to roll these windows up so I don't feel like I'm gonna get hit by lightning. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting something, always, but I'll see you guys later. 1776. It's like the main thing that I watch on 4th of July, guys. 1776 is the musical. The old one with William Daniels. So good. That's like the best not Disney musical ever. And you can keep your Hamiltons. I tried to watch that. I couldn't get through it. I couldn't get a couple minutes into it. But all the time I will watch the King song. I love the song that the King sings. On YouTube I watch that a lot. But that's it. Watch 1776, guys. See ya. The Pass Holder Lounge, Restaurant Marrakesh. I nearly forgot about this. Not a single charging port, even though I've always heard there was a place where you can go and like charge your phone and hang out, and I looked it up on whatever the thing is on the internet now that just answers your questions immediately, and it said there's charging. It actually described very thoroughly. There is a locker system there where they will store your phone in a locker that charges it. I don't know who came up with this crazy thing, but that's what they said. And this is what's in Restaurant Marrakesh. When you go in there for the Pass Holder Lounge, they will take your phone and put it in a little locker that's going to charge it. And no, I went in there and I asked everybody in there, is there somewhere here I can charge my phone? And they were like, no, and there were no outlets anywhere. Oh, yeah, that's why that didn't work out. I didn't stay there very long. I drank a cup of water and I got some of those little snacks. I think I showed the bag. They're just little diced up bits of fruit. They were really good. No, it was refreshing for a little bit in the air condition, but I wasn't achieving anything, so I left. I should have stayed there in the air condition. Oh, I'm gonna go inside. I'm in my house now. I'm going inside and get something to drink. Later. I'm home with Buffy now for 4th of July evening. It's storming though. I don't know if we're gonna get fireworks around here.